Greetings from the City of Painesville. For this year's 2022 State of the City Address, I wanted to take a moment to reflect on the progress and collaboration that's happening in Painesville and the exciting plans we have for the future. There are major investments occurring within our community for both private and public entities, and I wanted to highlight some of those projects as well as talk about what we're doing to improve the future of the city. The former Chase Bank building on the square is being renovated to become dormitories for Lake Erie College students. This will bring students into the downtown and bring activity back to the square. This project was a great example of collaboration between private and public sectors. While Lake Erie College and the developer, Renewed Partners LLC, worked to come up with a plan, Painesville City Council passed zoning legislation to allow dormitories as a conditional use in the B3 Central Business District. We're excited to see the project come to fruition and are hopeful to see construction on the renovations begin this summer. On Chester Street, Avery Dennison's Performance Tape Division is expanding their campus with a new 35,000 square foot facility that will bring 33 new full-time jobs to the city. As one of the largest employers in the area, the expansion shows the company's commitment to doing business right here at home. The City of Painesville was able to offer various incentives to Avery Dennison that enabled the Painesville plant to compete with other potential sites being considered. We are very excited about the expansion and appreciate the investment Avery Dennison is making in Painesville. Signature Health has also made a significant investment this past year, renovating the former Rite Aid building located at 54 South State Street into a new Painesville Medical Center. The $5.5 million renovated space will house primary care, women's reproductive health services, mental health services, labs, pharmacy, and dental care. We appreciate the investment and look forward to the grand opening of this new facility this spring. Ola, Ohio is making a significant contribution to the city and the region with their new Ola Hispanic Community Center located at 265 North State Street. At the center, Ola will offer programs and services for the entire Painesville community, including an incubator kitchen and providing support for workforce attraction of local manufacturing firms. Work continues into 2022 as they renovate the existing structure into an exciting new space. Over off Shamrock Boulevard, you may have noticed the boom of residential housing construction. Ryan Homes Encore Estates is the fastest selling Ryan development within Northeast Ohio, all within Painesville city limits. In addition, Clover Senior Independent Living Facility is also getting ready to open their doors. With 119 market rate senior apartments, we're excited to see the continued growth in our community. Even our small business community is investing in Painesville's future. Federico Tires is building a beautiful new showroom attached to their existing structure. We continue to see new businesses interested in available spaces, and our strong Main Street community has weathered the storm of COVID-19 impacts. And while private investment has increased in the city, so has our public investment to support these exciting projects. This year, the City of Painesville's portion of roadway improvements will be approximately $2.2 million with an overall cost of $6.8 million. These projects include Chestnut Street, Knoll Street, Reed Avenue, and the Bank Street retaining wall, which is in partnership with the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. Due to material shortages and numerous obstacles, the Various Roads project from 2021 was postponed until 2022. This includes paving of a small portion of North St. Clair Street, Elm Street from East Erie Street to the railroad tracks, Sterling Avenue, Page Place, Nottingham Place, and Stonehaven Drive. None of these road improvement projects would be possible without our resident support of the road levy. Road improvements will continue to be a priority for the City Council and administration. In addition to the scheduled road projects, The city is also working on a streetscape project to match one of the major developments happening around town. Sidewalks, lighting, and landscaping will be improved around the former Chase Bank building to prepare for the student housing. In 2021, we also installed our first electric vehicle charging station downtown and look forward to adding more forward-thinking infrastructure in the future. On the topic of infrastructure, one of the major projects the city has been working on for many years is the State Route 44 interchange off West Jackson Street. Our proposed new plan would see a full interchange added, so motorists can enter and exit State Route 44 from either direction. The Lake County Board of Commissioners, including President John Hamercheck, have been working on our behalf with NOACA to push this project for future construction. We are currently in the process of obtaining certified traffic numbers and completing an interchange justification study. This is a major step to seeing this project move forward into the design and construction phase. An anticipated starting construction date for the State Route 44 interchange is 2029. Moving on to funding updates. As a result of the newly added TIF districts in strategic areas throughout the city, we will be able to continue to improve infrastructure. TIFs are tax increment financing districts that help spur development by allowing taxes associated with the increased value in property to be used for public improvements like new roads and infrastructure upgrades. In 2021, we added 3 new TIF districts in Painesville, approved business-friendly legislation, and created conditional uses for multiple properties to help energize development in our city. The 2022 budget chronicles the responsible management of Painesville taxpayers' dollars over the past several years and establishes a prudent plan for the allocation and investment of those revenues into 2022. The total revenues for all funds in the city are almost $75 million, an increase of $5 million over 2021. Expenses for 2022 are budgeted at $80.3 million, an increase of $5.8 million over 2021. Only 2 funds, the General Fund and the Stormwater Fund, will be operating at a deficit in 2022. However, the administration and the finance department were able to reduce the deficit by almost $150,000 over this past year. Thankfully, we are able to offset these deficits because of healthy fund balance reserves. The goal of the City Council and administration is to reduce all deficits in the coming years. The City of Painesville continues to work with interested developers on the old hospital site off Washington Street and the old hotel site behind the Key Bank building in downtown Painesville. Both these long-term projects will be significant developments for the city, and we are doing our due diligence to make sure we partner with the right developers and individuals to make a product that will stand the test of time. Another major collaboration over the past year was the renewed agreement between Painesville City local schools, and Lake Erie College on the football stadium at Kiwanis Recreation Park. We can do so much more by working together than we ever could do alone, and we are proud to partner with the educational institutions in our community. Finally, I would like to thank city staff. All of this could not have happened without our employees' dedication and hard work. The past few years of COVID-19 have been hard, yet they have overcome adversity and continue to serve the community needs without interruption. In 2021, we added a new member to our leadership team, Assistant City Manager Derek Firestein, who joined Painesville in April and has been working closely with department heads on our many projects. I especially would like to recognize our Painesville City Fire and Police Departments for their work throughout the pandemic and the increase in call volume they experienced. Despite the increase in calls and the amount of time they spent sanitizing vehicles in between, they continue to be an example of excellence in the field. These are only a few of the projects that we have been working on to move the city of Painesville forward. In the 13 years I have been with the city of Painesville, I have not seen as much interest in development as we have seen recently. I want to thank our residents, companies, those currently investing, and those considering investing in the city of Painesville. In addition, I want to thank the City Council for their commitment and continued support. The best way to move the city forward is by working together. It is an exciting time for Painesville, and I look forward to what the future holds for our community.